Գրանցվիր Toto Gaming.am կայքում եւ ստացիր 2000 դրամ եւ 50 free spin.
Dear Madam Minister, dear Petros, dear friends from Brussels, it gives me a particular pleasure to greet you all at this gathering in Yerevan. It is the first session of the Subcommittee on Trade after the provisional entry into force of the new comprehensive and enhanced partnership agreement. It is the first session of this subcommittee on trade after the big changes which have taken place here in Armenia. It gives a particular meaning to these discussions. The European Union attaches great importance to a constructive dialogue with Armenia on these issues. The very size and level of our delegation testifies to the importance we attach to our dialogue. The European Union is the biggest market for the exports of Armenia. We are the second biggest partner in terms of imports to Armenia. We are the second largest investor. What is particularly encouraging is that the dynamics of trade in the recent months is positive. The increase in trade with the European Union is visible. It is probably the most dynamic of all the partners of Armenia. But we are all aware that the potential for our relations in the field of trade is much bigger than the current volume. Armenia is a beneficiary of the GSP Plus status. We are very glad that in the past 3 years, the value of exports of Armenia under the GSP Plus regime has more than doubled. But again, we know that the potential is still bigger. And we are going to discuss ways to increase the way in which Armenia benefits from GSP+. We have now SEPA, and SEPA is a good tool to increase our interchanges, our contacts. Mr. Soumelis was the trade negotiator, so he knows every possibility contained in SEPA to boost our trade relations. But the very fact that we are going to the liberalization in trade, in services that we are having in the SEPA provisions relating to improving the regulatory framework to better access to public procurement procedures, consumer protection regulations, etc., offers new possibilities to increase the cooperation between Armenia and the European Union. The changes that have happened in Armenia also are considered by us as a new stimulus to deepen our cooperation. The two very important priorities for the new government are by themselves a good leverage to promote better relations in trade and investment. I refer in particular to the fight against corruption, and corruption everywhere is a deterrent for foreign investors and trade partners. Effective fight against corruption will definitely attract more partners to Armenia, and it will give assurances to European entities, European partners of Armenia to be more involved, to be more engaged, and to make more business. The second important priority for the new government, independence of judiciary, is also very important for trade partners. They have more feeling of security if they know that in case of dispute, they can count on fair consideration by judges, by courts at all levels. So, on a strategic level, we believe that the priorities as announced by the new government of Armenia will serve the interests of boosting our trade and investment. But of course, nothing happens by itself. We have to display our commitment and determination in different ways. First of all, by promoting trade and investment, by talking to our partners, by showing the possibilities, and by solving practical problems. I think that the new government knows what to do to have better interface with potential investors and potential partners. And we, as the European Union delegation, we would like to see more European companies in this country. More European investment in Armenia is not only about money, that they bring money to this country. Probably money is the second or third issue which is important, because the European investment brings, first of all, the know-how, technology, management culture, and better bridges with the outside world, with the global economy. So these are clear advantages which make us interested in having more European companies in Armenia. Okay, I stop here. I will not pretend that I'm an expert on trade and investment, in particular in the company of these two outstanding people. So I end here my ritual blessings and wish you good discussion and good work at this very important first meeting. So always the first steps are the most important. Thank you so much.